So normally it would take like 5 weeks to get interviewed with the company, going through those processes, giving their tests. And by the end of it, if you didn't make it, those were 5 weeks you've wasted, right? So normally you could also have like 2 months pass by and you have nothing to show for it. Compare that with SkipQ, where you spend 5 weeks actually training. And by the end of it, you get a job and you realize, wow, not only did I learn something, I was also able to land where I wanted to be. So that's really something. The German word for worldview is Weltanschauung. Having the right worldview is really important for you. So each one of us ends up limiting themselves because of our worldview. Mine was not understanding that hard work is as important as doing smart work. So learning that from these experienced people, that was what was valuable for me. So one of the things I really value, and I often remind myself from what my instructor told me, was that stress management is a core competency, because it really gets tough sometimes, and for you to take a break, it really actually helps you to work much better. So in university, you learn the theory. To actually put it in practice in sprints, this just removed that inadequacy we felt that we're lacking, right? Once you actually put it into practice, we no longer had that imposter syndrome with us. Just that alone was so valuable for us to boost our confidence. By giving me the most latest skills, it made me more valuable to these companies, and it gave me an edge over all these other candidates out there. I really love my job at Rumi. I really love the leadership there. We all work at the same table, and when the CTO is talking with the product manager, I can contribute. When the CTO is talking with the lead designer, I can contribute. And just being part of the whole process is just so valuable for me. I love it. I don't know if I would have been able to manage without that training. What was lacking for me was putting in those long hours. And the day I actually worked for 24 hours just made me realize that I too was capable of putting in those hard hours. I had that barrier that I can't do this, but just practically doing it is a boost of confidence. It's actually nice to be treated like a human for once. Money did not matter. In fact, I gave away half of that stipend I got. I gave it away as a gift. And when I was getting trained, I realized that this should have been for free. In fact, I could even pay for this. It was that valuable. I made an effort for 9 months to try to get a job on my own, and I couldn't do it. As I'm telling you, you better value this. Don't spend 9 months to realize like, oh, this was my foot in the door. Take it, take this opportunity. A solid 8 from my side.